What's up people, you already know my name. If you don't, it's right below. In this video I'm going to be putting up some soundproof / acoustic wall panels on this wall, and it's really just those two walls. This is also going to be in my studio, which is in my room, but I like to call it my studio. Anyways, these things are extremely popular among YouTubers. I'm sure you've seen them in some of your favorite YouTubers videos, but the thing is, I've heard some mixed feedback about them, so I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts later in the video. So you can find these foam panels from a number of different brands on Amazon and all over the internet. A lot of these brands are selling basically the exact same product, maybe in just different colors or quantities, but even the foam panels that do look a little different are going to perform almost the exact same way. You can find these for a number of different prices. I personally found mine in a pack of 50 for less than 50 bucks on Amazon. Basically what they say they're supposed to do is improve your audio quality by instantly removing some background noise and echoes. They're going to perform best depending on where you put them and how much you use. They also recommend that you put them in small to medium sized rooms. My room is really small. You could probably only fit 2.5 queen size beds in here, so I should have no problem with that. Yo, you just witnessed a 24-hour time jump. I had to wait 24 hours for these panels to fully deflate, and now I'm just about ready to start putting them on some walls. I'm not sure if this is going to work or if I even have enough, but I got 4 packs of 136 poster command strips. Command says that they're not going to damage your walls, so I'm going to hold them to that. But I'm going to put one on each corner of each foam panel, and then I'm just going to start sticking it to my walls. I heard that it's a good idea to clean your walls with some sort of disinfectant beforehand to help these command strips stay on, but luckily for me, I just painted my walls so they should be relatively clean. I'm going to be alternating the direction that half these panels are facing to make it look cooler, but it can be tricky, so hopefully I don't mess this up. Okay, are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's freaking go.
When the sky is filled with smoke and fire, I'm gonna get it right. All I want is something better in the purple light. They can try to hold me down, but I'm gonna get it right.
It is time to take a closer look at my new setup.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh, my life be like.
Absolutely fire, I know. Okay, well you might be thinking, well it still looks a little plain back there, cause Alan, doesn't it? It's all black. Well guess what? It still looks better than the light gray background I had before. Now it looks like I'm actually in a real studio, like DJ Khaled's, if you will.
Back in the studio.
I've actually seen people put up pictures on their foam panels before, so that's something I'm going to be doing in the near future to make my background look a little more interesting. Okay, honestly, I did not buy these foam panels expecting them to affect the sound quality in my room whatsoever. I bought them because I saw a lot of YouTubers having them in their videos and I thought they looked cool. And just like me, I think a lot of people are going to buy these just for the aesthetics. I also didn't really expect them to work because they're pretty affordable. But shockingly enough, they actually kind of do what they're supposed to do. Okay, let's hop straight into negatives. So these actually say they're supposed to reduce background noise. Well, sorry to break it to you, but honestly, I didn't really notice any difference in background noise at all. And I have a pretty loud house, so I would have noticed the difference if there was one. Well, you might be thinking, Alan, maybe it's because you only have 50 panels on your walls. Well, I noticed a difference in echoes, but I did not notice a difference in background noise reduction. So if one thing seems to work and another does not seem to work, it's probably because that other thing does not work. I think they just kind of misled us with their description. As I mentioned earlier, these foam panels do seem to work when it comes to reducing the amount of echoes in someone's room. I certainly noticed a difference in my studio. Now, it wasn't a big difference, but even the slightest differences in a person's audio quality can make the biggest impacts towards the audience. And if you have less echoes, your voice can come across as more clear, and then you'll have better sound quality. But yeah, as mentioned earlier, if you want to maximize the performance of these panels, then you want to put them in a small to medium sized room. You're going to want to do some homework to figure out which spots in your room need these foam panels the most, usually corners. And you're going to have to figure out how much you need to buy for your ideal setup before you make your purchase. I've heard that when it comes to these types of foam panels, thicker is better. But it's not always necessary to max out on the thickest and most expensive foam panels out there. You might not even need that many foam panels, let alone the more expensive ones, to see some changes in your sound quality. You see, this might shock you, but things like carpets, beds, couches, and even clothes actually perform very similarly to the way these foam panels do. But having these things in your room, especially against your wall, can actually help with reducing echoes and background noise. So keep that in mind. You might not even need these foam panels unless you just want to flex. flex. In general, soft materials like carpets, beds, and couches can actually serve as good acoustic insulators and can absorb most sound, while dense or hard materials like metals or walls will reflect most sound. So yes, these foam panels do seem to work as acoustic sound improvers, but I would scratch off that part talking about background noise reduction. That's probably only going to work if you have your whole room covered with these foam panels. But I suppose, you know, if you do that, then the product description is correct. My foam panels did not come with anything to stick them to the walls, and I think that's the case with most of these foam panels. So if you're going to buy them, make sure you find something to stick them to the walls. You can buy the poster command strips that I bought, or don't. Okay, to summarize, yes, I would recommend these to anyone who wants their room or studio to look more professional or cooler. If you're someone who's mainly focused on improving the sound quality or audio quality inside of your room, they do offer acoustic improvements like reducing echoes, but soundproofing, not so much. These foam panels offer great aesthetics and decent performance considering the price, and I think I would recommend them. Thank you for watching. My name is Kazawan. Like if you want to, and I will see you again.